Hello. Is my voice clear? Any Is it little more louder, or what is the disturbance you are getting? Check it now. Okay. So in yesterday class we have started the uses of admin panel and WordPress installation. You can go through the video. Did you go through the video? Okay. So I think the video is not clear. We will further do some changes better. Yeah, video is there. And I placed one of the document also. So in the document you can get the details whatever yesterday we have discussed. So in yesterday class we have completed WordPress installation and configuration. Hi Anil. So I think your volume is high. Okay. Any disturbance you are getting, or is it any problem? Okay. Maybe in the recording it may become problem if it is less. Just let me check some of the settings. Okay. So did you go through the video? Yeah, it was already high in my system. Any doubts regarding the yesterday class? Okay. Did anybody install? Anil, I think you installed. Did you get any problem? Okay, right. So today we are going through these topics. One is the WordPress features, just explaining WordPress features, and the main important one is the admin panel, which contains all these things itself, but we are just somewhat concentrating on the three remaining things also. So coming to the WordPress features. If you have any doubts, just ping me. It is a free CMS called as open source. I think you know what is open source. Open source nothing but whatever the code for its preparation, nothing but for preparing the software is also available in the download. So you can find all these things. Yesterday we can see what are the files which are needed for the preparation of this software. Means all the code is available to you. And before starting WordPress, you have to look whether Apache server and MySQL server are running or not, and then only you can find this localhost will be working, as I mentioned this yesterday. So now today I am going directly for the next one, Tutoslive WP. This is the one which we have installed WordPress. So yesterday we have seen how to change the appearance, and we have access to the WP admin, which redirects us to the dashboard. So this is the dashboard. Coming to the dashboard, here you can have a up menu and a side menu, and the dashboard is also having some of the direct links. If you have any doubt, just ping me. Okay. So here you can see this one of the thing which is showing who is the user logged in, and the user here, the name of the user is admin, and he can edit the profile and he can log out. If any image is there for the particular user, that will be shown here. These are the things regarding this. Who has logged in, the logged in user related details. And here in the left side you can see Widget site, which will redirect you to the UI Widget site. And this is the home. Here we can find even WordPress, which redirects you to the WordPress blog, wordpress.org. And it will give the updates regarding the WordPress. So wordpress.org and the documentation, support forms, feedback. So WordPress will give all these features. This is a thing which we have, which have good documentation, support forms are there, forums, and easy to build. documentation. Which provide good documentation? Which is understanding. So here I am going to show you one other link which helps you to learn WordPress very easily. codex.wordpress.org. This is where you can find all the WordPress documentation, means what are the functions which has been used in the WordPress, and any function, whatever you need, theme development. Here codex.wordpress.org is a very good and this is the main document as I mentioned. So documentation will be provided by this. This is one of the important links where you can find all the documentation. Just go through this. It contains all these things. So this is the main documentation which helps us. Okay. So how it will help, just we will go through. So is the screen sharing? No, right? Any doubts till now? So codex.wordpress.org. which will give these things, how to start with WordPress, new to WordPress, and how to learn WordPress like this, and WordPress functions as I mentioned. If you have a doubt, just I am asking how to display the title. So automatically it will refer you all the functions which has used in the code. So PHP WP underscore title is a function and how it has to be used, the parameters of that, and how to use it with example. Everything, every function has been clearly explained in this codex.wordpress.org. That is the main usage of this codex. So it will be very clear for you when you go through the internal code. It will be very helpful at the time. Coming to this dashboard. So we already seen the about offer. Dashboard will give customer, means I already mentioned you. Here there will be this dashboard which will give you easy direction. Nothing but instead of going to here add a new post. Otherwise you can directly view your site from here. Some of the short links has been placed in this dashboard. Customize your site. So customize your site will help you here itself. You can see here colors. This is the select color, text color. It will automatically apply when you click on the save and publish. And it will show you the preview here itself. So see here, it changed to blue. Is it clear? So customize your site will help you regarding some of the settings which by default WordPress will give to change. So Tutoslive blog, which is the title of my site, which can easily change my color by just changing the header text. After completion, you just click on that, it will minimize. And header image. So if you want to add a new image for the header, you can directly add. And there are some other things which by default they had given. Instead of these things, means I can place like this. Just you can see the preview. Yes. So in this way you can easily change and customize your site. So there are some other options, just we will go through them. So static font page, front page. You can set what will be the front page, nothing but home as our front page. We will see what is the front page, or what is the difference between a latest post page and a static page. By default, latest post will be the front page for mostly what are the default WordPress themes given. No voice. Is it not clear? Insane. And widgets. Okay. I need to check your settings once better. Okay. So widgets are some other important things which we will go through. So these are also we can set from these customizations. Secondary widget area and main widget area. What is the differences? I didn't get. So by these things, just after completion you can just close this. So these are the customize your site settings which will be there in your dashboard. Okay. And here the next steps will be writing a blog post directly. Instead of not going to post, add new, you can directly write from here itself. Add an about page and adding a page. View your site. Manage widgets or menus. Turn comments on off. Learn more about getting started. This is a video, means which WordPress by default will give, which will redirect you to the WordPress site. And when you install at the first time, it will give you some other video also, which is a WordPress video. Just will view some of the things. And here the dashboard is easily adjusted. Wherever you want, you can drag and drops or more, and you can minimize everything. If you want that, you can see. Otherwise, you can just minimize that. Everything is minimizable, and at a glance will view you how many posts are there, and how many pages, and how many comments, and what is the present running theme. Yesterday we changed it to 2013. By default it will be 2014. Clear, right? And quick draft. Right, okay. So quick draft is one more, which is nothing but if you want to create a post, you can direct, means I'm in a hurry, just I want to create a new post. WordPress new plugin. Or new plugin. Just I'm giving means I want to just update it, so that by quick draft automatically we can save that as a draft. It won't be posted directly, but it will be saved in the draft format, and you can see what are the drafts here. If you create more also, it will display all the drafts here. So that is the use of quick draft. There is no need to go into the post and add a new post, save it in draft. By default, quick draft will help you. So if you don't want this, just you can minimize, or you can see what are the drafts you have placed. So this is one of the other important, means useful for easy posting. Okay, and these are all the WordPress news which WordPress will do by default, and this is nothing but WordPress which version you are using in such a way. Yeah, you can. Yeah, after submission you can post it. So you can go to the post, then you can find what is the thing which you have placed it in draft. Yeah, okay. So if you have to post something, that means you have a urgent content. You saw some of the site regarding WordPress, and you want to post that in your site. For remembrance, you can just place it as a draft, right? That is the main use. It will be stored in draft condition, and whenever you have to somewhat format it before posting it, right? At the time you can go to the post and you can make it instead of from draft to published state. So for the better uses and for better means for user friendly, it has placed like that. Where you find the moderation? So who are there in the screen? Just list. Yeah, Vishal. Right beside draft. Wait a second. In the dashboard. Okay, at a glance, maybe you are sure. I think it was at a glance. That is in your site you are saying about? So I think maybe it was at a glance. Just you can send the screenshot so that I will guide you. Here I am not able to understand what you are saying. Yeah, right. Okay, so I think you understand what is a quick draft mean, right? So quick draft is nothing but if you want to post something but save it in a draft. As a quick, you can easily post it by entering into the dashboard directly. That's it. Clear? Means if the content is available with you, you want to post it very urgent, instead of forgetting it somewhere. It was not directly posting there, just drafting it. Okay. So at the time of usage, you will understand more, I think. Good. If you want to post it after or not, you can save a notes. That's That's also it will be helpful. Now I come here, but I think that whatever the draft I placed is not necessary. Just I can make it as a trash or make it some other adjustments and I can update it, right? So however you need, you can use like that. They had given one of the type of facility, that's it. Okay, and here the quick drafts, and these are the WordPress news, and these are the activities. Nothing but these will give what are the recently published things, and what are the means. Here you can see recently published, or just I published one of the draft, just it was placed there, and hello world is by default, and what are the comments. So what are the things which are active, these will be shown here, active. So if you don't want, you can just minimize. These are the means dashboard will give more user friendly environment. Yeah, so and you can even change them, they are somewhat drag and drop. This is also other facility, you can drag and drop, you can minimize, maximize in such a way. These are all helpful. This is just user friendly, that's it. And here in dashboard you can see the updates. Updates is nothing but if there is any update regarding any plugin or any theme, you can find the updates here. This is by default sent by WordPress. Means if any update available, means there will be number of plugins which got updates most of the times. So and WordPress themes also, means WordPress version also will update most of the time. So it's 3.9.1 as of now. Maybe tomorrow it will be 3.9.2. At the time, by default, it will automatically show you one of the updates saying WordPress 3.9.2 is available. If you want, you can update. That is the use of updates. Updates regarding themes, WordPress and plugins. All will be available here. Mostly themes won't be updated, new theme will be happen. So mostly plugins and WordPress updates will be here. So you can see this is the plugin. So regarding you have latest version of WordPress, future security update will be available automatically. So if you want to download 0.1, just you can. So yeah, the update is regarding to the plugin by default which has given a Kismet. This is just for arrangements and look and feel. This plugin will be helpful. So plugins are like that, you can active them and you can dismiss them. We will go through the plugins, and the updates will give updates regarding the WordPress and plugins. That is the thing which you have to remember. When plugins we are going to discuss, at the time we will concentrate on this. Okay, so updates. So if you want to update it, just click on update plugin. After selecting that, automatically it will update. So this is the regarding updates, right? Clear? And coming to the course, I think most of the people are not there in the yesterday class. So just I will give a brief description about what is course and what is pages. Page is one where the content won't change regularly. Content won't change regularly. Whereas the post content updates regularly. yesterday I mentioned this. What are the examples for this? If anybody there in the yesterday class, they can nothing but what are the examples of this page or nothing but contact us. Means if you create a contact us page, every day we don't change, right? And about us, nothing but there will be static content. Means regarding my company, I will place the code once itself. There will be no update daily. The products, everything will change. But about my company, when it was started and what is its purpose, they won't change, right? Clear? Are you there, guys? When coming to posts, content updates regularly, which are nothing but this will be treated as a blog. Anil, are you there? So these are the main differences regarding the page and post. WordPress will by default will allow you to create both the pages and posts. So you can see here, you can create a post and you can create a page. So the difference will be like that. We already discussed this. So posts and pages, when you click on that, it will be having some of the extension, having what are the all posts, and if you want to add new, and what are the categories, and what are the tags. So all posts will show you what are the posts till now you have created. If you want to add new, you can go for add new. And categories. So posts are nothing but, as I mentioned, the daily change. So if you take a particular category, you can place a post under that particular category. So you can see that I am creating regarding news. Okay, news regarding WordPress plugin updates. Let us consider this as a category. By default, just nothing but as in newspaper, if you consider films is one of the category, business is one of the other category. In such a way, the category name, it depends on your wish. The slug name by default it will say the similar one, and if you want to add any description, you can add. And the category will have a parent also, means you are creating food related category, and in that fast food will be considered as a subcategory. So you already created food, fast food will take the parent as food. That is the difference. So if you want a subcategory, at the time you can choose the parent, otherwise no. So that is the difference between parent and not having the parent. So none you can select, and there is no need of giving a description, but if you give, it will specify what it will do, and just click on add new category. So you can see that in the right side. So business has added as a category and the slug name is business. There are no posts related to that particular category. Any doubts in category? Inside? No voice? help us. You can select or you can place them under a particular category. Example, just newspaper, films. What are the other categories in newspaper you can find? Editorial, business, in such way. So here the above things are categories. In the same way, if you are adding some of the posts, you can select a particular category. That is the use of category. Anil, are you there? Anil? Okay. So, categories. Admin panel we can continue some other. Okay. And then you will go to the menus and widgets. If any doubt regarding categories, just ping me. So here categories comes under post, and there will be also media. Media is nothing but, as I yesterday mentioned, media will help you to add any files, mostly images will be set through the media. If you want to add, you can select a file and otherwise drop files here. Both are possible, and the size maximum it allow will be 2 MB. Okay, and how these will be placed in your content is nothing but in WP content it will create a folder with the name of uploads. You can see that. Just I will uploading one of the file. Just I go through images, any of the image. So it got uploaded. So if you want to change the size, anything, you can edit the image. And if you want to place the image anywhere, you have to use this link. This will give the URL of the image SRC. I think we can use that directly. SRC will be this one. After completion, you can just update. You can edit the image dimensions by editing. So the original dimension is 1025, 24 and 668. If you want to crop the image in using aspect ratio, so I can use 50 pixels. Update. There itself you can find the preview also at the time of editing image. And this will apply changes for all the images, all thumbnails, all sizes except thumbnails in such a way. If you want to edit them, that can do. And at the time of adding the image itself, you can write, this is useful for SEO. You can write the caption and alternate text, which is nothing but alt tag and description. Otherwise there is no need, just update. Here you can see some of the other editing options above. At the time of using SEO, these will be helpful. These are changing. And you can use the crop, click vertically, click horizontally. So we will go through what is the change. Permalinks, view attachment page. Permalinks nothing but this is called the permalink uses. We will just go through in little while. Okay. So any doubts regarding the image? Edit media. Anil? So this is regarding the media, and if you want library, by default WordPress will be having some of the library. Those will also, you can upload them into your website. And pages, we already go. Pages, yesterday I mentioned some of the things related to pages, and we already go through what is a page. Static content. So if you want to add a new page, you can go through here. So here you can see add page, all pages, and at the time of pages you can see here. So preview changes, update, publish date you can edit, visibility you can change, status you can change. These are all the changes. By default it will allow. Status, this is in the publish state, nothing but it will be viewable by anyone on the UI screen. But if you don't want this, you can change it to pending review or draft state, so that others can't view, means only admin panel you can see that. In the view page you can't see. Okay, so this is the status, whereas visibility, publicly viewable, private viewable, and password protected. So password protected, nothing but anyone who will log in, they only can see. Private, we will give some of the permissions so that those only can see. So those will be applied for this. And how many people has been see this till now in such a way, and there will be published on this also you can edit it. And this will be helpful in some of the times, like you have published yesterday but you want to change that to today itself, or by day before yesterday. At the time you can just change it to, instead of 0706 in such a way, or you can change those dates. That is a possibility. So for that type of adjustments it will be helpful. So these are the status related to publishing. And page attributes, so I already showed you, these will be draggable and droppable, and minimize, maximize will be options there. Page attributes, and this is a current page which is a parent or no parent, nothing but you can place child page in such a way. So at the time these will be helpful, as we already seen two categories. Okay, any doubts on it? So order, nothing but this will be also the same parent of the order. By which order you want that to be? Mostly 0 specifies that is the parent itself. 1 specifies it will be a child. So we will go through some of the in-depth process at the time whichever it is needed. So in this way these page attributes will be helpful, and here we will go through the text editor how it will be helpful. So here there are two things on the right, visual and text. Visual nothing but how it was shown on the screen, text nothing but how it has been adjusted internally. Yesterday I explained some of the things up here, and now today we will go through more. So if you want this, it is already bold and italic, it was, you can see them highlighted. If you don't want them bold, automatically in the text it will change. So this is just like I say WordPad or Microsoft Word. All have idea, right? Microsoft Word. If you have any bullets, you can add some of the bullets here. Automatically in the text it will add ULLI, what is the code which is related to HTML for this. And if you want just visual, you can see that. So visual and text, people who know HTML they can go for text, and who are not good using the HTML they can go for visual. And these are bulleting, nothing but unordered list, and if you want them to be ordered list, you can just order them. Okay, and this is block code. Block code nothing but if you have any paragraph which has to specify in the quotes, you can see the text, means they are in tag, code tag. And horizontal line, if you want to place a horizontal line, nothing but a break like that. And you want to align text, align left, align right, align center. This is already aligned, so you can see the adjustment. Okay, and the main important here is link. You can directly place a link, documentation from wordpress.org. So I want to place this link to the wordpress.org site. So just I can insert link, http wordpress.org. And if you want to give a title, otherwise there is not a restriction. Open link in a new tab, nothing but target equal to blank. If you have idea regarding HTML, nothing but it will open in a new page. That's it. I am placing this. Or link to existing content, means we already having some of the pages posts. So if you want the link to be for that page, you can use it. So if you select that, automatically that page 8 will redirect like this. Means you are giving this wordpress.org to your internal page like that. So these are the things which help you in placing this link. To give title is important to give. For SEO it will be better uses if you use that, otherwise not much. Okay, so now you can see it was already linked, wordpress.org. Okay, if you see the preview, at the time it will redirect you to the wordpress.org in a new page that we can see here. I am publishing it. Publish nothing but update. If you do any changes, you just click on update, nothing but saving it. So you can see the preview changes also before, if you want to, before update, if you want to see that preview changes. So how it will appear. So here you can see wordpress.org, which will open in a new tab because we placed that as a blank. Okay. So in such a way you can place many links in your site. Means at the time you are working with that, you can, it will be very helpful for you. So I adjusted it to the right. I am changing it. And if you want to remove the link, this will help. So just you can select that and just remove link. So you can find that there is no link as of now. So link, add link, remove link. And read more tag is very important. Nothing but if you are posting something on the home page, means there will be number of posts we can see in the home page. Just we will see that. At the time we don't interest to see all the things on the home page itself. We want to see only few lines. I just consider this will have 20 lines here. It will look not good, right? So to avoid such things, you can place this insert read more tag. Okay. So by placing that, it will show you read more. When you click on that, it will redirect to the whole page. Just we will place that so that you can see here. So it has placed one of the tag here, more. I think that it will be shown till here on the site mainly, and the more other thing after this whatever I placed, just consider this. I placed here some more, there will be some more. Okay. I am going to preview changes again. So Anil, can you see the screen? Any problem? Okay. So you can see here. That will be applied mostly for posts. I am saving this better. This is a new page which will direct to the page. It will be very helpful in posts mostly. You can see that in posts. Because page is nothing but it will be specified for that page itself. Posts are nothing but it will be placed on some other page and you will be seeing them read more in other page. So just we will see, we will complete it. I am placing a read more. So wherever I want to place a read more, I can just click there, so that till that it will be shown. After that you can find a read more. I can see that in home page. Yeah, you can see here, continue reading. This is the use of that. Continue reading. When you click on here, it will show you the whole page, whole content. So that is the main uses of that read more link. Understand? Insert read more, I place it here. Otherwise, I can place anywhere, wherever you want. I want to place it after one of the paragraph, just after 5 to 10 lines. So here I want to place. So just I can click continue reading, insert here. Okay. So update. I am going to my home page where I can see the post. Just refreshing. I think it has not updated. Okay. Yes, you can see. So continue reading after one of the paragraphs. So now you will be redirected to that particular post page. You can see the URL. Then it will show the other remaining content. So this is main usage of the insert read more. And here toolbar toggle, which will view more options. So you can add a paragraph, you can underline, justify, you can add text color, mention gallery. I am placing this with another color, highlighting. I want to highlight that. So this is where and paste it as text. Means some of the times you will be adding some from other WordPress sites or some word pages. At the time it will be very helpful. And clear formatting means if you are adding a content from another website, they will having some formats, nothing but bold, underline it all in such a way. If you want to clear all those formatting, clear formatting will help you. And special characters, if you want to add more symbols, this will be helpful. And indent, decrease indent, increase indent, undo, redo, and this will be keyboard shortcuts. Means for easy editing, this will be helpful for you. So these are the text editor tags. Okay, and we will continue. There are many things which you have to concentrate. And now we are going to finish this by going whatever the widgets. So widgets, this is a new topic as of now. So just I am going to the home page. We will see what widgets. So widgets are nothing but if you want to add something extra onto your site, right panel, left panel, at the time these widgets will be helpful. And you can see here by default, yeah. So by default WordPress has given number of widgets here. So widgets are the main important things which make your site to add some of the things on the left and right side. So you can see secondary widget area and main widget area. So this is the main widget area which you are seeing here. This is footer. I will place some of the things in the secondary widget area so just drag and drop a widget onto the widget area. That's it. Automatically it will become saved. Just you can refresh. So this is the secondary widget area. That is the right side panel. If you want whatever widget you want, you can place. These are the default widgets WordPress has given. That is the thing which you have to remember. So if you want place what are the categories you have at the time, just drag them and drop them. display as drop down, show post count, show hierarchy. So display as drop down means it will show as a drop down, and whatever the title you have in categories or recent posts, interchangeable, whatever you need, which is related. Show post count, nothing but on that particular category how many posts are there. So you can see that just I am refreshing. So categories. Previously I have not given any name for my search, so it was not showing the name. So for that also I want to give a name, title, nothing but title, search. So you can see that. Okay, so these are the widgets. So in code, how it will be processed, and if you want to add a new widget, we can go through the next coming sessions. But here the plugins also can be added mostly as widgets. Widgets are very helpful. Wherever you want you can place them. Some of the widget areas are designed here, that is the main widget area and secondary widget area. This is, they are already mentioned, that appears on posts and pages in the sidebar. So we can see that in the sidebar, appears in the footer section of the site. Means depends on the theme, it will change also sometimes. So they mentioned this is on the footer, so you can see all those things in the footer. We already seen, saw that, right? So these are the widgets. So recent posts, what are the posts I added will come here, and recent comments. I want to make changes, I don't want meta, so I can just remove the meta. And there is one more thing here is inactive widgets. So you can place them to the inactive widgets. Nothing but we have placed previously, but we are not using that. So at the time we can use this inactive widgets. We can post them to the inactive widgets. So that meta won't be here. Okay, so just go through the video for tomorrow class, and if you have any doubts, come up with the doubts. Okay, we are going to stop the class here. Thank you. Tomorrow we will meet.